trader.
Yeah, here. So, wait 1 second. Who is that talking?
Tyrant.
Tyrant. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, if you go and like you find just any pair, right, US dollar pair or something like that.
Okay.
USD, GBP.
Yeah. Cool. Then go to overview. So yeah, hey guys, stream started here, just so you know.
Okay.
We're gonna be just waiting about 3 minutes here until we get started, and a reminder to everyone who's jumping in on the stream right now that today is going to be the second day of the competition. So this is the second pool of wave 1 or whatever you want to call it, and then next week will be all of the winners from this round. So we're gonna have 5 people trading at once in this first round here, and then I'm gonna basically declare the top 3 winners. So 2 people will be eliminated. God, that's annoying cat, man. Holy crap.
So I've gone on overview. It's just pretty much showing me just the whole Forex market.
Yeah,
So
here. Let me hold on, Tyre. I got crap everywhere. Okay, so if you go, Tyrant, if you go tradingview.com/chart, it should bring up a chart, right? Hey, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I'm gonna get started soon here.
yeah, got a chart now.
I need to send the freaking link here too. I forgot. Okay. Cool. Okay, a few people jumping in. Okay, good, Tyrant. You're good to go there. So I assume you know how to use TradingView then.
Relatively. I use MetaTrader, but the tools are all the same, I'm guessing. So yeah.
Yeah. So switching the pairs, you can just type in, click on the middle of the screen, and just start typing. Right. That's all you're gonna really need to know. And then if you click on trading panel on the bottom there, just get you signed into the paper trading account, and then paper trading. So guys, jumping in on the stream, we're gonna start in about 1 minute, and the traders today are gonna be the second round of competition, and I'm not actually gonna be teaching today. We're just getting stuff set up right here, so that's why you can just hear me and talking, and you know the other guys kind of talking too here. Maybe you can hear them talking. Yeah, I think so. Cool. So go to the little cog icon there, dude. All right. Turning on the video here. So yeah, I'm just showing you guys the screen now, just so that you're aware. We're gonna just start here in a second here, just making sure that Tyrant's ready with his $1,000 account here. So not that cog, close that one. the cog there in the middle of the screen roughly, and then reset paper trading account and then set it to 1,000. Hey, good morning, Stumpy, Henry Stump. Good morning, guys. Cool. Do you guys prefer? Do you want me to put this all on one big screen? We have 5 traders today, guys, and there's going to be declared 2 winners. We're just going to start in probably about 15 seconds if you guys want to start then, because then we'll start at the 6-minute mark of the live stream, and then you guys are going to have 45 minutes once again, just like the last pool of traders, just going to commentate on your trading and make fun of any things you do stupid, and it should be good. Okay, we're starting now, so you guys are welcome to start placing orders.
Okay.
So we'll just kind of jump around. I don't know if you guys like the 2 screens better. I don't know how I did that actually. And I don't know how to actually open more, but I can actually see 2 people's. And you can see, so our competitors, I'll just give you guys a little bit of an introduction today. We had to just supplement some of the traders for somebody else, because a lot of the people didn't want to show up anymore, something like that. So we just replaced a couple of them. So our first trader here, with still trying to figure out his commission settings, is Blackman here. He's one of the sub traders that he just jumped in at the last minute. So thanks to him that we can actually get a decent trade going here. A decent challenge. Nobody worse than me. Yeah, good job, Tyro. You played last week. I don't remember. I think you lost, didn't you? Okay, cool. And then we have over on the other side here, we have Cybermonics. That's another trader that just jumped in at the very last second. So that's why we were just taking a little bit of time to get things rolling here, because we had to teach them basically how we got signed up here. And both of those players, you know, they're just not really placing any trades yet, but that's completely fine. We got 45 minutes. We'll go to roughly 8 a.m. Actually, it does look like they've placed a position. If you guys could leave those, if you could slide up a little bit so I can see the running balance, yeah, that'd be cool. Appreciate it, guys. So it's a little bit hard to see, I know. What's the back sound? It's just like background music. Do you want me to get rid of it? It's just like ambient music. Is it too loud? Okay, cool. Let's look at another player here, Child of Light. That's one of the original players. It looks like he's still looking at Netflix. Well, maybe it just froze there for a second, but he hasn't placed any trades yet, but he's got that limit order running there. On Euro USD, he's going to try to catch this. We had a very bullish trend for the day on the Euro pairs, so he's maybe going to just try to bring that back up. And let me just check out my chart here so I can kind of compare what's going on to what they're doing. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it looks good on my screen there. I had to actually watch a little bit here. So he's going to be waiting for that, just a little bit more patient than these other guys. You can see Cybermonics actually got 2 trades running. Hey, Cybermonics, can you just pull up the positions there so I can see which ones are running? Thanks, Ben. You don't have to have it that high, just so that I can see like the top 2 pairs or whatever. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Might get a little bit confusing because we got 5 people going at once. Let's just jump to... Damn it, Google. I'm not asking you questions. Somebody, did somebody leave the call? We're missing somebody here.
No.
Yeah, somebody left. So somebody already gave up. Let's see if we can deduct who it was. I think... Who was it? Okay, so I guess we only have 4 players this time. 2 of them are going to pass then. The other 2 are going to lose. I guess, I don't know if somebody got disconnected or they just decided to leave all of a sudden, that they don't want to play anymore.
Why? Oh my gosh.
Who was it? It's King, Cybermonics, Child of Light, Blackman. I'm not sure who it is, guys. But okay, so we're only going to have to watch 4 of them, I guess. It'll be a little bit less confusing. So let's look at It's King here. Okay, cool. He's not just looking at Zoom. Gold. We're not going to be looking at pairs today, boys. We're
Not
gonna,
gold?
No, yeah, no gold.
Okay.
Yeah, no gold. Just somebody was asking to, for me to review gold right now. So are you sure you want to close that position? He's just waiting to see. So somebody, I think somebody got disconnected. Who is this? Tin. He can't join. Okay. So he's just waiting to see. I might actually make this a bigger screen. We can't see this very easily, can we? Get rid of this one. Right. Yeah, that'll be much easier for you guys to see, I think. That's going to be much better. And then we can kind of jump around. You guys can see it a little bit easier. So we're just looking at Child of Light right now. He's got a couple positions in profit there. So both sells on the pound dollar and the euro dollar. And when I'm looking at that on my own side of things, we can see that within the New York session, we're definitely in a really strong downtrend on that. So he's just trying to catch that momentous move, and hopefully it just continues for the rest of the session is basically what he's thinking, I think, on both those pairs. I think on the pound dollar is going to be much more of a strong downward move, simply because the pound has been so bearish. Even while the euro has been rallying, the pound has been basically staying flat when we're looking at the compared pairs between the pound dollar and the euro dollar relatively, not necessarily just the euro to the pound. Now opening up a third position also with UJ, and he's gone with a buy. So generally his bias is that the dollar is going to be very bullish coming into the entire session, and that might be a wise decision, basically just following the New York trend there. We're seeing massive engulfment at the open of the New York session, after having a retrace all through London, right? So that might be really smart. Or if things just kind of pull back, he could lose because we only have 40 minutes to do this. Switching over to Cybermonics. Oh man, he's got a good trade in profit there with a 0.6 lots on UCAD. That's why that's such a strong profit, isn't it? Right? Oh, you pulled it up just for me or what?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I don't know what this Google, stop freaking thinking I'm talking to you. I got like Google on my phone in the background there. So he's drawn this blue line, and I'm pretty sure that does help him actually win. It helps guide the market, and if you guys don't know, blue is a very controlling color. So when you draw blue squiggles on the graph, it's actually going to make other players buy and sell. It's funny how that works. You can manipulate them through your computer. It's the more blue you put on, the more it's going to be gravitating to it. Just a good tip there for you. So the UCAD just kind of pulling back a little bit. That's why it's in so much profit, actually, is $18 profit already. It's just because he put such a strong order on. And he also has that bias that the dollar pairs are going to be doing well, right? So similar bias as we can see. Let's look at, who were we looking at before? I think who were we looking at before? Just let me jump around here. And obviously, guys, I'm not a professional caster, so I'm a little bit awkward and uncomfortable when I'm streaming. Okay, so let's jump back to It's King here, and we see that he has actually a drawdown, but he's doing a 5 lot position, so he's really going, oh man, he's actually lost a couple positions, and we haven't even been paying attention. I completely missed out that. Blue is a very controlling color. Yeah, I'm glad you got that, Denzel. Yeah, so he's actually lost out quite a bit, but he's playing very, very aggressively, and he's trying to get into one of the top 2 spots there, right? Because you only have 2 winners here, right? So he's just taking a little bit more risk than these other guys. But if we look at these other guys, they're all actually... I completely missed that. Cybermonics is also also having a major drawdown right now after a couple losers. And right now in the lead, we have Child of Light, and I can't see your balance, but I'm assuming Black Man is in the lead here also. Yeah, oh, Black Man's actually doing super well with a 0.5% profit already. Or is that 5? That's 5%, isn't it? Yeah, 5% profit. My bad. Did anyone blow it yet? Not yet. Two of them are in major drawdown. They're trying to just take a huge risk here, and I think that's kind of what they're going to have to continue to do in order to come out of that drawdown, is just basically bet really heavy at this point, hoping that those $400 drawdowns that you see Cybermonics and its king here can get out of, or the two on top, they're hoping that maybe they bet too aggressively, because we do see that we have one lot on UJ and one lot on Euro from Child of Light. Mind you, that's probably not enough that's going to make him have a $400 drawdown. He's going to have to bet probably 10 lots for that to happen.
Yeah, that happening.
And we only have, again, kind of 1-2 lots open on Black Man's here, and he's actually doing super well. He's got a buy on AU, so probably the only player that's actually trading AU right now. And why is he placing a buy on AU is the question, right? When we're having, he's actually going against what everyone else is thinking, unless that's a, oh, that's a limit order, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, Black Man, can you click on the actual running positions?
Yeah. One moment.
Positions instead of orders. Yeah, I was just confused. So he's got buys set up there. Oh, I'll get the cat out of the way here. Do you see the word positions? It's positions 2 next to orders 2.
Yeah.
A bit higher.
Yes.
No. Next to, okay, you're on the orders tab right now. Can you click on the positions tab just so I can see what you have running?
In this.
No, on the bottom, the thing that you were moving. Yeah, bottom left.
Here.
Bottom left, Ben. Left.
Yeah.
Left side. That's right.
Position. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, man. Okay.
No, sorry.
No worries, dude. Okay, so a little bit. Okay, so he was, those orders were actually limit orders that he was trying to take profit from, right? Because you can see that he's actually got the same bias kind of everybody else. They're trying to trade the trend of the day, which, you know, generally these guys are playing pretty smart then. And he's got a huge unrealized profit so far, 5%, and he's just hopefully going to let that run the odd position and just continue with the trend for today, and then he's going to take his profits once it does actually get to wherever it needs to go to, or it hits, he's placed stop losses, right? Cool. And I think those stop losses are super, let me jump back, actually it's gone now, yeah. I think those stop losses are super wide, probably because he's trading on the hourly, and if it does hit that, his account would be blown anyways, but that's just my guess. So back to Child of Light here. He's going down into a drawdown. You can see so he might get down to the same position when where the other guys are at. But he's got so much extra room to play with just because he's only put about 2 lots on leverage here. You can see the same idea. He's just hoping that these kind of pull back and go back into the trend, which most likely is going to happen at some point, right? Now, what's he thinking about here? He wants to enter another position that's going to be biased for the dollar to be bullish, right? I think that's what he's considering here. So maybe just looking for that, sorry about that, looking for that trend line there, maybe a bounce. He's going to try to place an order right on the trend line, so we can take a quick scalp there, I'm thinking on the 5-minute, right? So we'll check back with him in a second. Can they trade gold? No, because last week everyone was trying to trade gold and then they blew their accounts instantly, so nobody's allowed to trade gold. Alright, so we got Cybermonics in a negative drawdown. You've been disqualified, my man. So what happened here? What happened here? Did you close? Can you jump to your history, Cybermonics? We missed it. Oh, you went on gold. Well, you know what? Last week I was letting people reset, but I clearly said that you can't trade gold. So that's your own fault.
Actually, I did not knew about it. And I was not there last week. So you said that trade the USD pair,
Yeah.
so I traded because it's a USD pair.
Yeah, well, okay. I'm sorry about that, man, but I did actually say at the very beginning of the call that you can trade USD pairs, you just can't trade gold because last week everyone blew their accounts, right? So unfortunately, you know, I feel bad for you. I believe you that you didn't know, but I can't give it to you. Okay, so you're welcome to keep fucking around if you want, but you're disqualified, man. So we only got one more loser to actually get out, and this might actually be done a lot sooner than we expect. We got a $380 left on King here, and it doesn't look very good for him at all. He's got a 5 lot position on a euro sell. So what happened on the euro here? What happened on the euro here? When we just take a look on my screen over here, you could see they were just simply trying to bank on this downswing here, right? And he probably took a couple positions and then just cut them off running short, right? Because we saw them coming back up here the past 5 minutes or whatever. The stream's only been kind of going on for 5 minutes. So he's really just hoping, basically, he's going to get liquidated right about here. So if it actually rejects off of this order block right here that I can show you, right, then he's going to be in a good position, because if he makes it to there, he could actually win, because that's a solid target. That would actually maybe bring him out of the drawdown and into a winning position, maybe like $1,200 or something like that. But it might be 50-50 at this point. He's taking a gamble, where the other guys, they're just going to have to basically play safe, right? Where we can see there's the sell, right? And if he gets down here to the next target, which is most likely where it's going to go to, right? It's just a matter of which one it hits first. As simple as that, guys. Yeah, 10K on gold isn't 10K USD. It's 10K price of gold. Yeah, that's why he get liquidated from gold. Okay, so let's just check in with the other guys here and make sure that they're still sitting nice. So we got Black Man just sitting at about break even now. He doesn't really have a care in the world though, considering this other guy, King, is you know, he's in heavy drawdown, and then we got Child of Light in a 10% drawdown also. So it would be a real shame if the winners of this actually all ended in drawdown, but we'll see how it plays out. So looking at the actual position here of Child of Light, we have a USD JPY long and Euro USD short. So it's the same idea, the exact same trade that, who do we have? It's King here is playing on. The only difference is It's King bet 5 times as much on the Euro USD. So if the Euro USD goes down, then both the players are going to be happy, but It's King is probably going to benefit from it much more, right? So he might have to use that to his advantage, or you know, he might want to adjust his position, knowing that he just needs to be It's King. I'm not sure. Jumping back to It's King, we can just see he's still sitting right around the same area. And it's really, between these two players, it's really going to depend on what the Euro what happens to do. I think Child of Light is smart in leaving a position short on Euro USD, right? Because that way it's actually going to benefit him a little bit if It's King is also benefiting. And that's basically going to be the battle between who wins second place right now. Assuming that Black Man stays on top, because he hasn't actually gone into any drawdown whatsoever yet. He's gone a little bit into profit, and then he's come back down to roughly break even. I mean, you could argue that this was actually a drawdown, but I missed it. So I'm going to assume that he's never actually gone into a drawdown because I didn't see it. How do you get on this, man? It was a random draw for the Discord. So we'll probably do another one maybe in a month or so. We'll take a break after this one for sure, but every Wednesday we're just going to do this for probably 4 weeks, and then we're just going to eliminate people, and then there's going to be a prize pool. And I forgot to tell you guys, I think I'm going to increase the prize pool somehow. I thought, you know, because I wanted to just give some of the YouTube earnings, right? The YouTube earnings have to go towards, you know, I'm buying like a new camera for the stream, a new microphone, and I'm paying my mods, and already I'm actually paying for way more than the actual YouTube earnings have made me, but some of that stuff goes back into making the actual video content better, and then paying the mods. But I also do want to give the ad profits back to you guys, so I'm also running these competitions. So that's why I kind of made it small at first, only $200 prize pool for the winner. But I think we might up it. I might give a little bit of money to like everyone who participated or something like that, just so that more people are like interested in doing this. And then it's just going to be a little bit more exciting, a little bit more fun. And then hopefully, you know, once the channel is bigger and better, and I don't have to keep upgrading gear, then we can just make the prize pools like huge. You know, we could have like multiple thousands of dollars as a prize pool just for a few players playing, right? And then it's going to be really exciting to see who wins, right? Yeah, so how do we join the competition? Yeah, I just kind of explained that, man. It was a random draw in the Discord, right? So I do a lot of draws and whatnot in the Discord. I do giveaways and shit like this. So if you want to be in part of one of those, you can jump in. So guys, just so you know, we're at about 30 minutes almost into the stream. We're at 27 minutes. So that means we're at about 21 minutes into the challenge. So you're about halfway done, just so you know.
Okay.
Wait.
Let's look to see if Cybermonix is still doing anything. No, he's still screen sharing, but he's watching the stream. Oh shit. $20,000 drawdown. Oh jeez, that's great.
No,
man.
I just stopped trading, you know.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't realize it could even go that low. I figured it would just stop at 0 and then tell you lose. Like a big game over button pops up.
No,
like
it's okay.
Like
it will
Super
be next
Mario.
time.
Next time.
I was never paper trading anyways. Paper trading I never did. I did demo and the real ones. Yeah. That would be a lot better. And I'm trying to do the FTMO challenge sometime later, not now.
Awesome. Yeah, FTMO is going to be really good, or one of those other funded programs. I want to get into, within the next year, I want to start funding Hunter FX traders too. So that would be really cool if we can get our own kind of challenge going. I was looking at doing something that would be more catered to things that are different than the FTMO challenge. So for catered for like maybe swing traders, so you can trade the news, you can trade long-term things like this, and then maybe catered to people who can't even really afford the $500 deposit or whatever. So maybe just like make it super cheap, or a low like no challenge or something like this. It's just kind of ideas I've been playing around with, and I want to do it within the next year at some point, but we're thinking about that, so stay tuned for that, guys. Cool. Do you see Ty and Trader Nick are cool now? They're playing Fortnite together. Yeah, it's a bit weird to me, because these two guys have completely different personalities, in my opinion. Like Trader Nick is like one of the most professional Forex traders on YouTube, and he's just kind of like, you know, you're like suburban white boy type personality, like suburban nerdy white boy. And then Ty is like a black rapper that has nothing alike. They're so different. But
I am always on his tweet shit. I have seen him. You know.
One play the piano, one play the street.
No, but the other day I found the video from him on YouTube that he has partnered with trader Nick or something like that. I don't know what is behind that. But
Partnered? Like, what do you mean by what did they do, partner?
He put a title. I did not see the video yet, but he put a title that playing partner with something like trader Nick. You know, he put up the title. If you want, I can just have a look right now.
Yeah, we'll check it out. We'll check it out later. We don't need to watch it right now.
Yeah, and I want to ask you, how do you deal? You know, for example, I've been an aggressive trader before. Like when I trade aggressively, I always win. But when I'm very cautious, I lose. You know, that is what I'm fighting with. You know, somehow.
Well, we can talk about this another time after the stream here.
So it's all going live, you know.
Yeah, this is all live.
Okay, that's a good experience.
Yeah.
A funny one, but that's okay.
Awesome. Okay, guys, let's just jump back in, check out what's going on here. We see Blackman actually going into his drawdown now. We see him also losing the UJ sell, U Swiss sell, U Swiss sell, all sell positions on the dollar now. So maybe is unless I've forgotten. Yeah, so he's kind of flipped biases there. Now that he sees the prices, let me just show you here. Now that he sees the prices here on the 1 minute kind of slowing down after this was a rally, he's trying to maybe get back into the daily trend here. So the daily trend was down. That could have just been a retracement. Maybe he's drawn out some sort of level here, right there maybe, that he's trying to short from, right? Or this one he's trying to short from and just gather that last little bit there, because we really only have about another 15 minutes running.
But what just happened to my position that was open? I didn't set a stop loss and it just gone. What was that?
Sorry, wait 1 second.
I have 3 positions open and the other one just gone, and I intentionally did not set stop losses.
That's Child of Light?
Yeah, what is that a normal thing?
I'm not sure. I wasn't watching them, man. There's a lot of people to watch here. Yeah, it might have. You might have had a separate order that closed it out. If you had a contradicting order, it might have closed it. You know what I mean?
Alright. Wow.
Okay. So I feel like only one of these guys even know what trading is. They're making fun of you guys, man, in chat. So if we're looking back at Child of Light now, he's at about 10% drawdown. Again, still roughly about the same. It's King slowly pulling out of the waters here. He's really... Did he double down? I think he doubled down on EU. So he's now $1 million short, or €1 million short, whatever it is here, on EU, basically equal to 10 lots, right? $1 million, I believe, short. And if EU dumps down, he could win this. There's only about 15 minutes left, and then we can see what actually happens. So we see also a 1/10 of the position on EU being held by Child of Light, and he's probably just trying to sit in that second position here. So it's really going to come down to whether or not it's King, and it looks like it's going to be a 50-50 essentially, whether it goes up or down. We just don't know because he's being so aggressive here right now. If we're watching the 1 minute here, let me pull the 1 minute on EU here. You see the 1 minute, guys? So he's basically just kind of trying to figure out, it's consolidating here. It is in that downtrend. It's going to be more likely that it breaks down. More likely for sure, right? Because we have this here also. That's untested. But we have come down to here. Let's just draw this out. Right, that's also not been swept yet. So we have a really good chance. I think he's really smart here. He might be able to come out of the water. It's just going to be a little bit a little bit clutch, because even coming up here could liquidate him at this point, because he's only got $300 left. It's dumping down a little bit here, so let's just see how much that affects him. Look at that small move brought him $250 up. That small move. This could be the best play he could make, actually. After just having a terrible start, he could actually save his ass. There you go. He's almost out of that drawdown of that position. It's dumping down a little bit more. He's looking for this here, and he looks like he's gonna close the position here, actually. It's an interesting move. Mind you, he still does need to get back up to this 900. Child of Light sitting at 934 right now. Black Man is sitting at 920. So we now have a flip of who has taken the lead, where Child of Light is now leading by losing.
Oh yeah.
That's funny, man. I'm gonna be upset if. And man, the first week the guys did so much better, because half of them were actually winning most of the time. Yeah, so you guys are pretty much tied for first place. We can see, you know, Child of Light's still just sitting on the same positions. He looks like he's just kind of been holding those positions, holding that bias. What?
Time to check that out.
What did you do? Oh my god. Oh my god. I just saw you do that too. Hopefully all the viewers saw that. That didn't go in any drawdown. Unless somebody in the chat can tell me that went into drawdown. That went into no drawdown. He just placed 100 lots and it went straight to $8,000 and then slightly pulled back. He closed it. Yeah, reminder guys, for, you know, the balls that this guy has, go ahead and hit that like button. It increases your win rate. I think he's done trading. Okay, I think Child of Light won. So it's going to be a battle of second here. We have King closing out his position at 776 now, and he's going to have to reach he's going to have to reach about 900, yeah, of where Black Man's sitting at right now.
I'm gonna shout out to my boy Jeremy Cash.
Oh man, imagine doing that on a live account. That was like the most ballsy thing. Well, I think it's safe to say that you won the highest position so far out of all of the traders who have played. Someone in the chat says, you guys think it's the best way to learn watching streams? Nah, this is just for fun, man. This isn't actually for learning anything. This stream is just us fucking around, and then whoever fucks around the most and wins by fucking around is going to get some actual money. So it's just for fun. But normally we stream and I teach you stuff. But you can learn a lot from streams. You can also learn a lot from courses, assuming these courses are actually good, right? Ty would be proud. This man is a legend. Best thing I've ever seen. Worst trading I've ever seen. These are all common. Who doubted this man? It's like playing slot machines. Oh man, you guys are funny. Alright. So the question is he gonna open up any more positions and try to just get a bigger rank? Oh crap. Oh. So we got King here starting to do a little bit of you know, the Jeremy Cash style trading now too, where he's opening up 20 lots. 20 lots. He instantly went in over $1,000 when I jumped to his screen, and now he's basically fluctuating $200 every couple seconds. So he's also trying to get back in the first place. Let's jump to Blackman and just quickly see if he's doing anything stupid yet. Yeah,
I did something stupid.
You're still in second place at about 900, I think.
Okay.
But I think basically what King is trying to do here is pull a Jeremy Cash and close it out at $200 profit, and then he's going to be in second place. Click the like button. You want to be Chads. Alright, so just a reminder, guys, I'm only doing one stream today. It's only these 5 players. I didn't want to break it up into 2 and 3, so we're only going to do 5, and then we're having 2 of the winners.
How much money I need to win?
So the current balances between King is sitting at about 700, Blackman's sitting at about 1,000 now, so he's actually placed a little bit bigger orders here. The UJ is actually going really well into his favor. That's moving well, right? So he's sitting actually over $1,000 now, and it's fluctuating quite rapidly. There's a lot of movement coming back into the market now that maybe New York is going on to lunch. So people are closing out their positions and whatnot. So we just have a battle between essentially the less risky player, which is who is actually risking quite a lot, and the very risky player, and we've already determined that the dumbest player has won. The dumbest trade of the day of 100 lots, instant close. You guys saw that. All he did, I don't know, so the other traders here, all he did was like max out the lots, and then he saw the freaking price going, and he clicked sell, and then closed it instantly.
I said a sell stop.
You said a sell stop? Okay.
Yeah, so as it went and closed it.
After it broke out, and then you just closed it instantly.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, so we got It's King here now going on a $200 drawdown once again, and he's just waiting. It's that Euro USD pair again. So let's just look at my Euro USD. If I have it right here, we got Euro USD open right there for you guys, and we can see what's going on here on the 1 minute. We have this order block right here, so this is what's going to matter. If it gets over that order block, he loses. If it dumps down, which it still could, right? It still hasn't touched there. I think most likely it's going to dump down again. It's coming down right now, actually. I think this might be the move right here because it did test that level. And we can see he's already closed it. I'm literally telling him that he's going to win. And he closes it early. Man, these guys, man. There, now he's opening it up again just because he feels bad. So we got.
Oh, the stream. No, don't go back in, guy. What you doing here? Watching it?
Now he's gonna lose.
Oh my god! It's pulling back.
20 lots. It's pumping up. Oh man, don't let people influence you. That's the rule. Okay, I think he might still be fine. It's retesting this order block right here. You can see, right? Like, every time there's a little bit of dump down, it's got to come back up, retest that candle. So, like, he went into, like, another $500 drawdown just from this move. So, if it gets above that candle, he loses, right? Guaranteed he loses if it gets above that candle. So, jump back to the zoom here.
So, I can win easy.
You can win easy. Again, this is gonna matter 50-50.
Nah.
This is gonna matter 50-50, and that was basically the move that Child of Light made. Also, is he took a 50-50 chance just to guarantee he was gonna win this. So we're actually into a $900 equity now. He's looking to close out the position. He's just thinking about it a little bit here. He might not want to hesitate too long, but you know, there's a really good chance this does continue down, isn't it, right? Because we still have that untested level. Now, still multiple positions sitting open on Blackman's here, and he doesn't really seem to be affected by everything I'm talking about. Maybe he's muted me.
No.
maybe he's just not affected by what's going on here. He's just
I speak English, so I prefer listen.
Yeah, exactly. He's just preferring to continue to trade the way he has, even though these other traders have been nuts. So, that being said, King is locked in at a 10% profit, and I think he might be sitting there comfortably, considering we only have 5 minutes left in this.
Hunter.
5 minutes left. What'd you do?
EU, no, EU going down, he would have win.
Yeah. So, so it's going to be a matter of if Blackman's going to be able to pull it out of the water here. He's going to do a bigger drawdown. So as we get close to the 5 minutes, I'm going to call it in 4 minutes from now. 4 minutes, guys.
Okay.
4 minutes. So once it gets closer and closer, he's going to be more and more tempted to do something really stupid, right? You know, and if this is real money, then, you know, don't do this at home. But that's why we're just fucking around. And fucking around is kind of fun sometimes, especially when you win money for doing something stupid. Because every time one of these players guarantees a win, they're that much step closer. That one step closer, or that much more closer, I kind of combine those two phrases into one. Into winning the prize pool, and I'm not exactly sure what the prize pool will be yet. It might be another. I'll give away a book maybe again. I'll give away some money. I don't know.
I prefer the book.
Yeah, maybe the winner will get the book,
Yeah.
and then the consolidation prizes will be $200, something like that, maybe for second and third or something, depending on what you get. I might change. Yeah, I might change what it is. I'm not completely decided yet. So Blackman is actually pulling back up. He put a 40 lot position. So he's back at 1,000. It's king here at 1,100. Sitting, he's just hoping that Blackman doesn't catch up here. I think he's just kind of sitting there 50-50. 1,025 now on Blackman. This is going to put more pressure now onto It's King here. We have 2 minutes left here, guys. 2 minutes left exactly. I'm gonna stop it at exactly 49 minutes on the live stream, and then we can stop there. So we got Blackman now back at 1,020, and we got It's King just waiting to see if I say a number higher than his equity, and then he's gonna place a sell market order and hope that he wins. Come on, it's Jeremy Cashman. Oh, he placed an order. Oh, he's doing one of these. He's taking advantage of the no commission, no spread of the demo account. He's just bumped up another $260. He's at 1,260. Blackman's now back into a drawdown under $1,000. Let's just look at Child of Light, see if he did anything at all. Another sell stop. Imagine he loses because he does this. The risk management is truly toxic. Oh man. All right. So, all right. I gotta keep watching here. So we got 1,300. Sorry, 1,030 on Blackman there. We got 1 minute left. Less than 1 minute left here. And I think It's King is just gonna sit here and do nothing at 1261. So it's gonna be a matter of if Blackman can get over 1261 within the next 40 seconds. So we'll just watch here, see what he decides to do. You have 30 seconds and counting. And once I say stop, I'm gonna need you guys to close the positions instantly and then see where it is. And if you don't, then you know you'll be disqualified. Simple as that. 20 seconds left. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. So, closing out the positions. It actually somehow completely turned on him. I think I saw it at about roughly 1,100 and something, but either way, he lost there. So the two winners there, congratulations. Your biggest loser, your biggest retard.
Thank you.
Child of Light, dumbest move I've ever seen. But he did make the win. And then It's King here, kind of learning from his actions and following suit, but not quite as ridiculously. And I think he pulled out from a... What was it? A 600 or 700 drawdown, or like a 60 or 70% drawdown into making money. So that just goes to show you guys that risk management is completely not needed, and you will always win in profit. Right? It's a guarantee. All right, guys. I'd like to just make sure to thank the players there. I'm going to close out of the Zoom call here quickly, and I'm going to rewrite
You are welcome.
the winners.
Guys, it was fun, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
appreciate it, guys. If you guys have
Enjoy it.
anything to say,
It was fun.
awesome, good work, guys. All right, ending the call here. All right, bye, guys. Cool. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That was fun. I'm not going to do any streaming here. We got about 270 of you in here. If you liked the content there, if you like kind of the lulls, it's just for fun. Hit the like button. We'll do it again next week, and next week is going to be all of the winners. So I can just bring up the trading competition here. Did I post the chart? Yeah. So last week's winners, since some of the people didn't show up, some of these people have swapped. The two winners that we just saw was Child of Light and who was it? What was the guy's name? It's King. Child of Light and It's King were the two winners out of that group. So we're going to have 5 people again next week. And then we're going to be able to commentate on them. And then I think we'll choose 3 winners from that group. And then we'll do one more week after that and figure out who first, second, and third is. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.